Hello everybody and welcome back to Alma. So I'm just starting off this episode by we're going to put the sorghum into the grain mill so we can get that producing flour and keep that distributing I should say, to our other productions. So let's do that first one there. And then we're going to try and have a look at this big field that we've got, this big field of wheat, which I think that's going to take us a fair bit of time to try and get through it. Because, I imagine it'll be time lapses which are roughly of the 2 and a bit minute mark, which for me that's 20 odd minutes of combining. But we'll see. We'll try do our absolute best to get through it. But we've got this to empty here. Then I think there's one load in. Is it one bay on this back trailer? One and a little bit on this back one. So we've transferred onto there now. Okay, so that's going to do the back first. So it is field 1 to go into. Field 2 is the alfalfa field, which I'm toying with just leaving that. I don't think we'll need to do it because we've got those bales, don't we? That they are fairly large, to say the least, with their capacity. I think it was 20,000 litres we managed to get into them. But right, we will get this going because we haven't put sorghum in here before. So grain mill, where is it? Sorghum, activate. Oh yeah, I would put the oats in there as well. We're going to have a lot of flour, especially if we put all this wheat in. But I do believe the first load of wheat may want to go to the chickens because they could be running out. I'm just trying to remember. Obviously I'm doing 4 different videos and 4 videos a week, so it's 1 a week. It's a fair bit of time between them, to remember what you were on with. Obviously with Alma, it won't be long, and then this series will be coming to a close, which I think is good. And I think by looking at the statistics on YouTube, it doesn't seem to be favouring as well as the Pechenere Valley. That's looking very, very good. You all seem to really enjoy that, which I'm very glad. Kinlake, everyone seems to still be enjoying that, which is good. Just Alma's not the greatest, and obviously ETS2, I knew that wouldn't be everyone's cup of tea because this is more a farming simulator channel, but I am trying to include a few other things into it also. We're not just doing all one of the same thing, but I could be wrong. You all may be wanting just the one of the same old things. I do also have, I'll just set the steering assist up for 2 headlands. I know I've mentioned quite a few times probably about doing some real life videos, and I'm hoping that this coming week, which will be completely off for you lot, because I think this video will be going out in February, and it's currently the 11th of January. But I'm hoping this coming week you should see that I should be able to start recording the first sort of real life video, so give it a fortnight from the 11th of January. Well, it'll be out now, I hope. It'll be something seriously wrong if it isn't. It'll be interesting to see how that goes, see how everyone takes to stuff like that. But anyways, I think that's a very tight corner that combine's done. That's brilliant. I think there's not really much more to do than we just need to get cracked on. This field will take its time. Well, will take a slight bit of a while, but this is what I want to get this done. And I would like to be able to move into getting, because we've got 8, 5, 37 and 35 to do, and we've done 3 and I'm starting on the 4th field. Yeah, I would like to try and get into doing these, but they look like they're all going to be ready on the same day. So I've only just noticed that my field of view, or the ring of doom, whatever you want to call it, that seems to... Ooh, don't drive in the wheat. That seems to have been pulled right in back to the 2%. If you look down at the distance now, everything just looks very, very flat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this up here. I'm going to get it unloaded, because then that should be near enough a full trailer, well, both trailers full, and then I'll just quickly hop out the game and see if I can expand it again, because you can see that it's just on the ridge in front of us, and it looks for a very, very flat, not nice texture in the distance, which I don't quite understand why it's gone back. It's like in between us and the combine, the wheat field, it's flat. It's yeah, it's not the best for viewing. You can see it there now. Right, I will get this tipping into the back of this trailer, and then, like I say, I'll just quickly get off, go into the game's XML file and see whether I can change it, and let's hope that there is a bit of a distance. And you can tell that these trailers are full because we have been very, very sluggish. The ideal way to do this would be to have an auger wagon on the back of the tractor, and then bring that to the truck and trailer. But obviously we're not doing that just yet. Alright, let's get... Oh, we didn't get that. It doesn't matter. We'll leave that there. Leave that filling. I will hop out and see if I can sort this out. Well, I'm hoping that has somewhat sorted it. I have upped a lot of the settings. Oh, hold on. Because I quit mid flow, as it were, with the combine. It hasn't completely emptied. I have upped a lot of the settings. So when you're with your is it the LOD distance or whatever it's called? Anyways, it's the maximum you can go to is 2 point and then a load of zeros, which I think makes it to it says 200%. So I've upped all of mine to. What did I go to 6? I think it's 600% I'm now on. So if we fly up and have a look, you can still see that the draw distance, there is that ring. Which I think, yeah, there it is. That's our ring there, the 600%. So it should mean that it keeps it nice for us in, in the field. It should make it a lot nicer for us, you know, that you're not looking over. And I think it's more apparent. Yeah, you can see it over there, but it's more apparent in these sort of maps where there are vast sort of openness. It's more apparent to see, which I, for one, I don't like seeing it, that flatness, you know, further on. But anyways, we have now sorted that. So we're 99% here. I was about to flick into the menu, but I thought there's no point doing that, otherwise we'll struggle to get going again. But we need to have a look, or I need to remind myself on what's going on, one with these greenhouses, but two with animals. So I'll put this, we'll empty one of the trailers, the front trailer I should say, into our silo. Let's just flick through like that. Well, and whilst that is doing that, we can have a look to see what we need to do. So I imagine it'll be the back one emptying. Is it emptying? Yeah. Right. Animals. Chickens. You don't really... No, we can leave you. Cows are fine. The sheep are fine. Let's have a look here. So that should be fine. Oh, it's the greenhouses I really want to check. I must have filled them at the end of the last episode, which is good. So let's change that over to the front, so we can now look to get this all empty. Right, with that last little bit put into there, we will get this back to the field, and I think there's only really one thing that we can continue on doing is just go get another time lapse done. We have done the headland, which is the big part now. So getting into the middle of the field, we should, I'd like to think we'll get cracked on fairly well, but it's one of them. Time will certainly tell, won't it? And yeah, look how much better that is now looking through here, or at least I think it is. It's horses for courses, isn't it, of what people think, but I think that looks 10 times better now that you're looking out over Over that, yeah, there's a little bit in the distance, but our field's there. The alfalfa field is still a standing crop. Not half of it looks flattened, and you can see all the pea field there. Well, that hasn't been too bad at all. Well, what am I putting that away? Might as well keep it out. 2 time lapses to get this done, and I think now we can just look to move on into next month. Although I don't believe there's going to be any fields ready, so I don't know whether it will be one of these where just off camera I'll move on 1, maybe 2 months, just so we can get all these other fields ready to go. Because the big one is the sugar beet field, because we need to go and make some sugar so that we can then go and do the apple pies, because that's what I'd like to try and do, is get all these things done. We will also have a lot of products being left here, there and everywhere, so if we just turn that off, it's like if we go here, you know, we almost have 3 million worth of stuff to sell, which will sell products. I think it's like pizzas. £351,000 in pizzas just waiting for us to sell. Here, butter, 178 buttered popcorn. Have we got just normal popcorn? Yeah, normal popcorn, there's that. What else is there? So really, soybeans, they're worth an absolute fortune. You know, 500,000 just there. Right, we're going to have to go for the very slow slog here to get this round. And what's nice is we've been able to do 2 full trailers of this, so that would be 160,000 litres, over 160,000 litres of wheat off one field. You think there'll be, if we were to just sell the wheat, there'd potentially be 200,000. If we were to do the straw as well, you know, you may get another 100,000 in straw. So it's a phenomenal field. We should have got, truck-wise, a off-road truck. But I don't quite know, do you have man trucks in America? Anyone from America? If you do, please do let me know. Yeah, because these wheels on this are absolutely no good for going across a stubble field, especially with that much weight in the back, because if let's say 1,000 litres is a tonne, you've got 80 tonnes of product in there, not including obviously the weight of the tractor unit and the trailers. That could quite possibly have been the shortest jump cut I've ever done, but the time it's taken to get to here it took a fair amount, especially now if we're trying to get up this, this bit. Slow and steady wins the race. And then what I will do is I'll get a trailer. I'll just put our trailer onto the tractor, empty out what's left into there, and then that can go and sit by the chickens for now. Or at least I hope that's somewhere near. And on the autoloader there, the bale autoloader, that is where those huge bales of silage are. But yeah, you can see why I just jump cut then, because 5 mile an hour, well 6 mile an hour now going uphill, it takes a bit of time. I don't know whether, can you load sugar beet into this trailer? It'll probably be something worth having a look at. I'm going to say by the look of that, no. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to say no by the looks of that. So we are going to have to possibly look at getting another trailer for the sugar beet. Which, if we go sell some products, or if we were to sell some products, it would make that life a bit easier for us. And that's the final bit going in. Funnily enough, if you look at those tyres, are they all... What's that? Are they the tyres that join on from this trailer? This what I say, they're sort of floating there a bit. We pull forward. Oh, all 4 were floating there. Anyways, so that is that now full. I'm just trying to think, what do we have? I know I've just checked what we can put in here, but can we? So they soybeans, I'm going to guess. Do we have a field? What fields do we have? So 2 fields of sunflowers, a field of sugar beet, and 1 field of corn. So okay, we didn't put any soybeans in. So sunflowers, sugar beet and corn. Is that what we can... Sunflowers, sugar beet and corn. Yeah, so we can use these trailers for this. We will need to look at acquiring a different trailer to do. Let's just fill that up however much we need to fill that up by. That's took more than what I imagined. That's a stroll end up again. Right, let's flick round to there's some eggs there that they'll need sorting. That needs sorting. What I may do then, because the yoghurt's going to need sorting as well, and I'm going to guess if we go to the tailor shop, yeah, all this is going to need sorting and clearing just to make sure that we've got enough room. And what are these? Oh, these are my pizzas. What's our storage? We've got 19,000 litres in storage as well. Right, we are going to have to look to sort all this out. Ketchup's being auto-distributed, so we don't need this here. The sawmill, I think, is empty. We've run out of wood for up there. The only other thing that we could possibly do is if there's any roof tiles, but we haven't delivered any stones for a little while. So I believe that is everything sorted out. And actually looking at this, what I should really do is stack this on top of that one. Try and get it a bit leveler than what it is, because that's just terrible stacking. And then we can put these two on top of the singular one here. And at least it keeps it somewhat even. I did speed time up just a little bit, just so we could fill another one of those egg pallets, because that would have just been, we were there, so we might as well do it. So let's stack that, not very well like that. And that should now be all our products out. The only thing that we may have is if we go into here, yeah, dried corn. There's 90,000 litres of dried corn here. But we can't put that into, where are we, popcorn, because yeah, we'd only get 50,000 litres in, so I am sort of half waiting just for this to wear down a bit. And butter, that's continuously coming in. To be fair, corn dryer, that's to storing. Well, that would have made life a lot easier for me if I just did that and that right at the very, very start. And where is the apple pies? Not in this one, so we need to obviously acquire that. Pizzeria, that's still got everything going into it. Popcorn's got everything going in. Cement factory, that's out of stones. Spinnery, I've stopped putting wool in there. I'm going to save it up so we can sell it. And the tailor store, that's getting everything to go through. So the only one that's left to go and get is the bakery. Once we get this, do I get this and start loading it all up, ready for the sugar? Right, where is, oh, we're straight onto the trigger there. If I was to buy this, 150. So let's buy that, and then it just sets us all up ready to buy the sugar mill next, which if there's no sugar mill on here, so we go construction and factories. I imagine it's going to be one of the most expensive, knowing my luck. It's not too bad just yet. Food factory. We haven't found it just yet, so this is looking a bit promising. Sugar mill, 240. So yeah, we can buy that. So that will be something that in one of the next episodes we'll probably acquire it. And where would the best place to be? I've lost my bearings. Over here is where our farm is. So would this be worth putting over here, or to keep it a bit more in keeping? I did buy the land over here, which, to be fair, that plot of land fits it about perfectly, and if you put it like that, you could then drive off the road into it and around. So that could be what we will, well, I would say most likely be what we'll get up to in the next episode, and also harvesting the sugar beet. So in the meantime, I am going to push time on, which will probably be about 2 months, so that we can get harvesting again still. But I would just like to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you've all liked and enjoyed the video, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye for now.